Alright guys, hey, welcome back to Harebrained Whiskey. So today we are actually refilming because for whatever reason when we filmed this last week it went wonky on us. I figured it out during editing. Them's the breaks. So what we're doing today is we're actually doing Ironroot's Icarus. Now this is a 100% corn whiskey.
Right.
It's aged 39 months.
Right.
It's finished in port wine casks and Islay cask barrels.
Right.
It is, hold up. Don't mind, pay no attention to the man behind the bottle. Can't read it. Okay. It is 52.5 ABV, so 105 proof. Now, we've had this before. It is excellent.
Amazing.
It's one of the handful of my wonderful bottles that I'll double pour and not give a damn.
Right. So good.
So we were talking, I was talking to our friend Kat, who you may have seen in the review video when we were down on location at Crowded Barrel, right? So I was talking to her, and she told me a couple of really cool facts about this. Is one, they only made 354 bottles.
Okay. So not much.
Not much.
Right.
I own 2 of them now.
Right.
That's the other good news. Is she was able to arrange for me to get another one, and so I have another one that I've just got to pick up when we get back down there.
Right.
So thanks, Kat and Shane. You guys are awesome.
Hell yeah.
So let's just go ahead and get this poured and get into this.
Yes, please. Moochy thirsty.
Moochy being the key word. So obviously using our little Ironroot taster glasses because we're drinking Ironroot today.
They're just cute.
I was gonna say that, and these are just really awesome glasses. They're about $10. They're $10 a piece at Ironroot. Little wee Glencairns.
Yeah.
Really nice. Okay. Oh, the other fun fact I learned is so apparently they had 6 barrels.
Okay.
They bottled 3.
Okay.
They're aging the rest.
Okay. See what it turns into. A little bit
don't
more time
know.
on it.
So I was talking to Kat, and she's not sure what they're doing with it yet. I don't think they've fully decided, but for the time being, they are currently just aging the rest of it.
So they're sitting on 3 of their barrels.
3 barrels. So another basically probably 350 bottles, give or take.
Right, depending on how long they let it age and
how long
angels share and all that.
Right, right,
you know.
and everything else.
Some angels get thirsty in Texas.
But my thought is by aging it longer, it should take on more of that
Island notes.
Island note.
Right.
So
I would think so, anyways.
Because the one thing you notice is straight away there is a hint of Islay.
Right.
But it's a hint.
Right. The corn whiskey's up front, you know, but the Islay's there. It's just it's the smoky back end of it.
And the port is there. Now I'm not sure what kind of port. I believe it's a ruby port, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
I think you're right, but yeah, I'm not 100%
I don't know port
either.
well. I don't know ports well enough to say.
All I know is they're sweet generally,
and I didn't think to ask.
Yeah. You know, it happens.
So, and you'll have to excuse me, I did just eat sushi, and you just ate pizza, so this ought to be an interesting taste.
Yeah. Say, I'm getting cherry.
I actually am too.
Yeah, brown sugar.
Molasses.
Yeah.
Molasses.
A little bit of treacle.
Yeah, it actually reminds me of a molasses cookie.
Okay. Yeah, no, I get you there.
Yeah,
right.
That grandma makes at Christmas time, that sort of thing. Yeah.
Right.
Just
a hint of cinnamon.
Yeah. And there's another spice smell in there, and I can't quite pick out what it is.
Right.
But I recognize it. I just can't quite place it. So, and there are some, like, there's the cherry note.
Right. A little bit of vanilla, but it's so very, very, very light.
There is kind of a plum note in the middle. Like kind of when you first lean into it, I get a little bit of plum, or something along that line.
Like a dark pit fruit.
Yeah, like a
a
really nice, ripe, juicy plum.
I can kind of get you there. Yeah. A little bit of raisin.
Yeah.
Which is that dark fruit.
So on the nose, very interesting. A lot going on.
Yeah.
All well balanced though. All very,
Right.
very, very mellow.
Yeah, it's one you got to pick apart. It's like there's some solid. These are notes, you know, like
Yeah,
these are
for
the
sure.
thing. But then there's a whole lot of nuance in there that you can dig around in for a while.
And every time you go back to it, you can pick up something a little bit different. It's really cool. It's an evolving whiskey.
Right.
Now, I wouldn't classify this as a beginner whiskey from a nosing and tasting perspective.
Right.
But I would classify it as a
approachable,
as very approachable,
right.
And you know, if you already have a little bit of experience, then it's not
right.
going to be too bad. It's just going to be, things are a lot more subtle.
Right.
And there is that kind of
almost
cut grass and hay kind of smell.
I kind of got root beer.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. No, I get it. I get it right there. It's like A&W.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep, really is. So let's go in for a taste. So once again, oh, there's the peat,
right? It's
and
like
and the salt and the brine,
right?
But it's so it starts out really soft and kind of light, like it's not like
right.
overly dense,
right?
And there is a little bit of the alcohol burn, and
yeah,
I think that because I think that,
at the end,
and I think that comes with the brine. I think the brine is kind of accentuating that.
Right, I agree. I can definitely see that being the case, because 105 proof. It's got balls.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
reaching out to let you know it's there.
It's this high. It's this high.
But it's totally approachable. I mean, the bite comes at the very as you finish the drink. To me, like it doesn't. You get a little bit of a tongue numbing effect right off the bat, but
as you can see, I can sit there and roll it around in my mouth, and it gets a little burned, but it's not bad. So I get honey.
Yeah.
I get cherry, and stone fruit.
Right. There was something I gotta keep going back on this.
And then there's brine and smoke, but not a dense smoke. It's actually kind of a smoke that kind of opens up, like when I drink it, it kind of in my mind I see it like a smoke bomb. You know, the little ball of smoke bombs where you light it and it rolls and it takes a few seconds and then it just kind of slowly starts. It opens up, like smoke opens up.
Right, but it quickly fades. Like it doesn't. linger.
It's not aggressive. Or anything.
So it's like if you don't like peat, you still can appreciate this whiskey because it is so subtle.
If you don't like briny whiskeys, you're boned. It's very briny. It is very briny. That's probably one of the stronger notes.
That's mostly from the alcohol bite, I think, though. It's both. It's accentuating that component.
But there's that molasses is still kind of there,
right?
And honey, and you can almost taste the hay, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get you.
You know, like when you're chewing on a straw.
I haven't done that in a long time, but
yeah, but
I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I've done it.
Yeah, who hasn't?
City folk.
Could be. So this is.
Yeah, it's quite magnificent.
Yeah, it is not. I wouldn't classify it as a hero whiskey. I would classify it as a unicorn whiskey.
Well, it is a unicorn whiskey just because so few of them have been made.
No, the reason, and you're absolutely right.
But that being said, because there's enough going on to where it's almost a hero whiskey. Not quite there yet.
Yeah, it's
it's just a few notes short of hero, but it is still just an amazing whiskey and one that you just aren't going to find like it, like it around.
Now, once again, this is a 100% corn whiskey. I believe this is made from hubris.
I believe you're right.
I know that it was in the video when Kat and I were talking at Crowded Barrel.
Right.
And I believe it was hubris
Right, which is their award-winning corn whiskey.
Right, and that was aged with Islay casks.
Right,
and we know what Islay distillery, we can't disclose it. We were able to deduce what it is.
Right.
That being said, it doesn't taste like that whiskey.
No, not at all. I mean, it's, you know...
even the smoke is a little different.
Right. Oh, it's because, you know, most Islas, like the Islas that most people are thinking of when they're thinking Iowa and Isla, you know, it's very...
Ardbeg, Port Charlotte.
Right. You know, and those all have like a real meaty, smoky, like, character
Very
to
savory.
them. Right. This doesn't have that. This is a sweet, on
Now,
the sweeter side.
Now, I will say
with
the peat does give it a savory component.
Right. But it's like a small wedge out of the whole pie.
It's almost like getting dinner and dessert at once.
Yeah, I could go there.
It's like savory with a little fruit dessert on the side.
Oh man, that last little drink.
So good, isn't it?
The alcohol wasn't even there.
And
It's just
like
like
I
it
said,
went across and just was butter. Ooh.
This is one I'm willing to double pour. Again.
For the second time now. Hopefully the sound quality goes good and his editing goes good and
Hopefully I stop fucking spilling it.
Well, a little bit for your homies, I suppose.
Angels have had enough, damn it.
I know you bastards. You all been hanging around the
Angels are mooches. Angels are mooches.
They are thieving bastards.
And this is a certified Texas whiskey, meaning that it is completely produced in Texas.
Right. Grain to
That little
table.
sticker.
Yep, grain to glass. Not table, but grain to table. Glass. God damn it.
Oh, it's a table.
Yeah, there's a table. Grain to glass.
Yeah. So, and once again, I gotta give the shout out to Kat for introducing us.
Oh yeah.
To
getting us
to Ironroot and introducing us to
getting us
Jonathan and Rob and Marcia and everyone out there at Ironroot, and then not only helping me to get this bottle, which was one of the first ones ever produced. It was actually, we got this before you could get this.
Right. We were sworn to secrecy.
And we waited till it was released to do this review for that reason. But then arranged to get me another bottle.
Right.
And made that happen. So magnificent bastard to you.
Right. Both the Cat and Shane.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Cheers.
You guys are great.
Mm. It's good to just sip on.
Oh yeah.
And the funny thing is when you sip it quickly, you actually get a little bit more brighter notes.
Right. Yeah, I just noticed that too.
A little more floral.
It's like I just watched that one back and like.
That's what I did.
All right.
So this is a whiskey you could, if you can get it. If
Right.
you can get it.
You better be in Texas because that's about the only place you're going to find it.
Let me put it this way: if you can get it, get it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
don't even think about it. Just grab the damn bottle.
Like it's $60.
Right. Yeah, and it's at that price point, it is a fucking hero whiskey.
At that price point, it's a steal.
Right. There's a lot going on, and it's pretty reasonable.
You know, we don't get paid, or we're not, or anything. We have I make zero money from this channel at all.
Right.
In fact, every whiskey here is bought on my dime, or and that's somewhere bought on his dime.
I get some free drinks, and
but the thing is like the one thing I love about a lot of the Texas distillers that we've been to is Ironroot, Balcones, Crowded Barrel,
Still Austin,
is that what they're doing is craft and quality.
Right. And just amazing people.
And that's really what it is. Is that when you're down there at any of these places, and I highly encourage you to go do the Texas Whiskey Trail.
Right.
I'm a member of that. Another certificate.
Showboat.
But if you can, go down there and tour as many of those distilleries as you can. That's what Daniel Whittington's doing this week, as a matter of fact, on his bike.
Yep. Doing a bike.
Yeah.
Bike ride.
So if you can, get down there, because not only are they doing amazing things with whiskey, but they are amazing people, and they will treat you like your family. Right.
Yeah, you just go in and they'll talk
as
to you
long as you're not a dick.
Yeah, don't be a snobbish prick about anything. And they're going to be like, oh, you're interested. And they're going to just talk to you about whatever you're talking, you're interested in learning, because they're totally interested in people that want to know.
And I can't talk enough the importance, and I know I always say that, it's always about good friends, good times, good whiskey.
Absolutely.
You get all three.
Right.
And the beautiful thing is, and if you're into whiskey, or if you want to get into whiskey, or if you're enjoying whiskey, look into a group like the Whiskey Tribe. It's a group of people who share a love of whiskey, but also everything else.
Right.
It's
no snobbery. Just good times with whiskey and discussions.
Yeah, and just good people having good fun.
Right. Absolutely.
So, once again, if you can get this, absolutely give it a shot. Otherwise, man, I wish I could let you taste it from here. Because
you can't even have smell-o-vision yet.
Ooh, went up my nose.
It's not how you drink whiskey.
It makes it a lot harder to...
Although, I guess, if that's how you like to drink whiskey, that's the best kind of whiskey. Whiskey you like to drink.
I will say
like
that is
up
not...
my nose.
That is not how you want to get nosing notes. That is not how you nose whiskey.
No, but it sure is not a way to wake you up.
That'll put lead in your pencil. Good Lord.
Alright, so Ironroot's really good. Icarus is really delicious. It may not be the best thing to snort. Just saying.
Woo! I'm still going back for more. I don't even care. Now, one thing we did last time in our other video, and I'll see if I can get it in here, but we actually watered this down a little bit, about 2-3 drops of water.
Right.
And it took a lot of the nuance out and made it aggressive. So it's not...
it opened up some things.
Right, but overall it made it...
It made the alcohol bite really forward.
It made it very aggressive. So if you do have a bottle, by all means, try it with some water.
No, for sure. And there might be a point where after maybe you add 3 more, it settles back in and you get some other nuance.
Right.
Because
maybe if you take it down to, say, 35% or 40%.
Right. I mean, the way Daniel, Whittington talks about it is, you just add a little bit here and there all the way through, because you're going to get different complexities as you go down through that glass. And it's a good idea. And you find the point where you're like, okay, well, this drops... This is amazing. This is where I want to drink it at. Yeah. But everybody's different on that. So it's definitely something you need to do
like
yourself.
it straight out the bottle, just like I like most of these whiskeys. But that being said, it's actually pretty good with Coke, too.
Yeah. That it was. A little bit, sacrilegious feeling, but...
Well, guys, so let's go ahead and cut this short. Well, not really short, but let's go ahead and cut this off. So once again, guys, thanks for joining us.
Absolutely.
We're glad we can do things like this. We do this as much as we can, just for pure love of whiskey and hanging out. Yeah. So click like, click subscribe, click the bell, drop a comment, let us know what you're thinking, and
let us know if you've had it and what you think about it.
Yeah. Or if there's one that you see that we haven't done, or if there's a review you'd like to hear, let us know. Or if you have a review of your own, maybe we'll try it and give our review.
Right.
Either way. So,
or if you got ideas for shenanigans that doesn't require any mutilation, we'll be down,
or at least minimal.
Yeah, to him.
So, anyway, guys, here's to good friends, good times, and good whiskey.
Cheers.